Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is a cord cutting to disconnect us from a grandiose narcissist, which shall be represented by the baby doll, to represent the juvenile behaviors, thoughts, and attitudes of that grandiose narcissist that has been tormenting us, and like in many of our cases has tormented us since childhood or like since birth, and has strongly affected our power center. Therefore I've fused the yellow cord, because our solar plexus is weakened by those constant projections of inferiority and worthlessness, right? That's what grandiose narcissists need to do to feel superior themselves. They need to put other people down, right? And if we grew up with that constant down-putting, where we were repeatedly told or made felt that we weren't good enough, that we were stupid, that we were not this or not that enough, whatever the exact situation might be. We might now, as adults, know that we are smart, that we are successful, or at least that we have that potential, and that we are really amazing, great people. And we know that consciously and mentally. However, somehow we cannot quite feel it in our heart space, right? So even if someone says, wow, you're amazing, like unbelievable, like I couldn't have thought of that or anything like that, right? You might be like, yeah, thanks. And know that you are smart, and that probably most other people couldn't have thought of that. But there's such a strong dampener on that because of those constant projections and knowing that it is not really safe to truly feel happy about yourself, or for us, about ourselves, right? So we grew up constantly dampening ourselves and our happiness, our abilities, and all of that, right? So we need to disconnect from that grandiose narcissist that projected all this garbage onto us. I'm just going to summarize it as garbage. And also, I was shown that, or like guided, that that's basically like curses, right? And today I was guided that in my case, my main tormentor put 900 curses on me. So the number can vary from person to person, right? I will just crack one nut, and if that's not enough, I can do another one with more nuts. But I clearly cannot crack 900 nuts. That would be truly insane, unless I find a way to have something really small and tiny that I could actually crack 900 of. But that shall just represent all of them, okay? So, yeah, so that's to break all those curses, hexes, and ill intentions, evil wishes, and whatever other dark stuff they wished on us, right? And we might do a return to sender with that as well, but let us see how this goes. And in the ceremony, I will know for certain if that is a full return to sender or partial, or maybe just clearing it, okay? So sometimes it kind of depends. Okay, but I think that's it. I put the broom there, the little hand broom, to clear those energies again. So we're gonna neutralize the black magic with the broom. And yeah, and breaking the nut. All right, let's smudge and get started. Okay, please cleanse, clear, and renew all of our energies and take away anything dark, low vibrational, and unhealed, and transmute it into pure divine essence and return it to the source for reintegration, to the universe for reintegration, and help us fully and completely reconnect with our own inner divinity and that all around us, and through that help us be in oneness with all of creation. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. All right. Dear divine higher power of the universe, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, our ancestors that are in the light, dear Mother Earth, powers of all four directions, powers of the east, powers of the south, powers of the west, powers of the north, powers of all four elements, air, earth, fire, and water, and all other benevolent powers, forces, spirits, and beings of the universe that are of the light, please join the ceremony and assist the healings, prayers, and protection with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. Okay, so we do need the reversal crank. So stuff will be returned to them. And that is their lesson. Thank you. Okay, so I want to give thanks for the strong guidance I received today to also help me process some of this stuff. Even though we're not supposed to compare ourselves to anyone else, sometimes when we have put ourselves last or our own needs on the back burner and we've watched everyone around us succeed, maybe amass wealth and have homes and families and everything that we also wanted, but in our own lives we had tons of lack based on the lack of self-worth, the lack of confidence that was rooted in those constant dark projections and the downputting and all of that. We sometimes need to reach a point of enough is enough, and it is a very healthy process to actually feel the anger and let it out. It doesn't mean that we're gonna go postal on anyone, not even our tormentor. However, on the one hand, they do deserve it, but on the other hand, we don't deserve to have to deal with the backlash, and that would come, and that is not worth it. If we can find a healthy outlet for the anger, we can then, if we feel that we need to speak our truth towards that person, we can do that, but it is best done calm and collected. And some of us may have done it already. I know I have spoken my truth in the past and had not contact for many years. But energetically, there wasn't a complete and full break and disconnection. So that's why, like in my case, that came up today. And that's how it is for many of us, right? So whatever undigested and unhealed we still carry within us now, bit by bit, it's all coming up. So thank you, spirits, for guiding us through this process. And I feel honored and humbled to also help others through this after just having gone through it myself. And this also helps me still as well. So with that being said, let us now, us being here and the grandiose narcissist acting very infantile, let see, and our power is weakened, so my voice was just going funny. Let us take our power and our voice back by cutting those toxic ties that have kept them bound to us and have allowed them to have power over us in the sense of a diminished self-worth, in the sense of still being afraid or timid or limited when it comes to speaking our truth and standing up for ourselves. And we shall be fully and completely disconnected from their toxicity, and they shall be freed from those cords as well. Oh, it already feels freer. We shall get our power back. Let our power center be restored. Let our solar plexus be restored. I call back our power. I call back our strength. I call back our divinity. I call back our inner knowing of our own divinity. I call back our strength, our voice, our self-worth, and our core being that makes us who we are before we were slowly but surely diminished. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön. All my relations. And let any and all damage that they have caused be reversed. And let any and all spells, curses, hexes, and other ill intentions and evil wishes that they have had for us now and forever be broken and returned to them. Return to sender, access denied, instant karma, love and light. And so it is. I ask that they receive all the divine guidance and light and divine energies that they need for their own healing. Put up a mirror all around them and let everything that they send out that is negative and ill-intentioned be reflected right back to them, full force. Let it blow up right in their face until they can do nothing other than look at their own actions and behavior, and until they become so humble that they start their healing journey. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. Oh. fully separated from them. Wow, the color actually changed on this. Oh, there's some yellow or mustard on this. Oh, this hammer has already been through a bunch of stuff. There's yellow on here. Whew. So we shall be fully cleansed, cleared, and healed from all this toxicity. Whew. And return to sender. And this is how our power kept slipping off us, because we kept getting more and more of their toxicity channeled through to us, through the connection that was still there, but no more. And give me a moment. I feel like they need to be fully isolated. Give me a quick moment. So everything they send out shall be reflected right back to them. And nothing that they send out into the world shall harm anyone other than themselves. So whatever they send out bounces right back to them. And the rest of the world around them shall be unharmed. A little bit more on the side there, because there was an opening. There's a little bit of an opening, so that shall also be covered. And now all sides are closed, and everything that they spew out shall be reflected right back to them and blow up in their own face. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. All our relations. Ooh. Whew. And for those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, this is a rainbow fluorite crystal wand. I used one of those when a dark entity tried to invade me, and I stabbed it with it, and poof, it was gone. So that shall be there. So if anything dark tries to get out, it shall be gone. It shall be eliminated immediately. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. They need to deal with their own demons, and so it is. All my relations. All right. Let us take a deep breath in, breathing in that pure divine light. And let us breathe out any and all remaining anger, hurt, pain, suffering, resentment, blame, shame, and even guilt that we had taken on. And let us breathe it out and be free from all that nonsense. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön. All my relations. Whew. All right. Let this ceremony now be finished. And let us give massive amounts of love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings to our divine team. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all your help and assistance with this. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly and massively safe, shielded, and protected at all times. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, for being a part of this ceremony, and for being on your own healing and ascension journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to support the channel further, there's a PayPal link down below. And if you'd like to participate in the Positive Perspective Support Circle, you can head over to the Alemannic Shaman Facebook page or to the meetup group Positive Perspective Support Circle. All the information is down below. And in the meantime, I'm sending all of you so much love and light, many blessings and protection. Be well until next time, and I wish you great abundance. May truth and integrity always be with you. Bye for now.